the inception of Otu-Umuokpu Anambra USA Association Incorporated, Houston headquarters, a group of women of Anambra origin, it has been a unifying tool for community development and bonding of sisterhood. In order to contribute to the provision of adequate healthcare services in the state, a delegation of the group, led by its president, Chief Lady Dr. Queen Ozigbo Adaeze Ifeoma Amato, recently set out on a medical equipment empowerment mission to Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University Teaching Hospital, Awka, and Iyenu Mission Hospital, Ogidi. Receiving the group, the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Joe Akabike, described the gesture as a welcome development which is in line with the Obiano administration's pillars of development and think home philosophy.
Indeed, it's a great pleasure. I'm standing on behalf of the Executive Governor of Anambra State. I've been briefed for this. Unfortunately, the incidences of the securities here, and that's why he directed that I should come not as a commissioner, with a team, and I'm representing the government to come and receive people. It is indeed a thing of joy that you begin to see our people who are beginning to take home. And occasionally when I travel outside the country, I feel like weeping. Because for some of us who are new in governance, I start wondering, why is it that people that have been in government successively never thought of trying to imitate good things outside? And when I begin to see our people in diaspora, coming home to make changes, something that is desirable, and the government is fully supporting an association like yours. I know that for some of us who have not been outside, a local person thinks that if you go to the street of London, you pick pounds. I know that if you live abroad, that's where you don't make any money by accident. There's no accidental profit here. You pay tax, pay everything. So any one naira you have to pay dearly for it. So we do appreciate what it means for somebody to take from their sweat and sacrifice to take home. So thank you very much. And this on behalf of the government and people of Anambra State. And we are in love with your name. But it shows that you are ours. And you are just as undaunted and you can never change. Because you are ours. Thank you very much.
The event started with the introduction of the august visitors.
My humble self, Dr. Queen Ozigbo, the president of the headquarters of Otu-Umuokpu Anambra USA Association Incorporated. It's a 501c organization in the United States. And I have with me my very, very able vice president of the association, Dr. Maria Ibioko. And I also have the very able Assistant Secretary General of the Association, Adaeze and we have two elders of the association with us. One is Mrs. Obi Agogo. Adaeze Adakike. And we have another elder with us in the association. Adaeze, Mrs. Franca Ofodile. Thank you.
Speaking, the president of Otu-Umuokpu Anambra USA Association Incorporated, Houston headquarters, Chief Lady Dr. Queen Ozigbo Adaeze Ifeoma Amato, noted that the gesture was a part of the organization's mission, saying that the equipment donated were all purchased in Nigeria to ensure its functionality and durability.
It struck me when you said something about oxygen capacity. As it happens, one of the many equipments we're giving you is an oxygen concentrator. So it's like we are thinking alike, walking alike, telepathy, We thank God for that. The other equipments we have include the baby incubator. We have 2 phototherapy units. We have 2 sterilizing units, very big ones. And we have some semi-privacy room dividers. There could be a couple of some other narrow things, thermometers here and there. But when you said oxygen, the reason I stood up again is that we've had some horrible stories. Some of them may be exaggerated. But albeit that there is usually no oxygen in hospitals in Nigeria. And that some of these children just die from not having oxygen. So we thought it wise to invest in one of those. So it's good to know that you're also thinking in that way. The other thing I want to also mention is that the equipments are all bought from here. We did not ship them from America. Why? Because we want to make sure they're tropicalized. We want to also engage the company to be able to maintain these equipments for them. So we have contracted with Graphia Medical Equipment, which is your level here. That's where we got the equipment that are going to give you free training if that becomes necessary. They're going to be maintaining those equipment for at least a minimum of 1 year. That's the guarantee, because that's what we're used to in America. When we get something, we have to have a warranty on it. And they said they will continue to maintain it, so that's part of the package, really.
She described their group as a community of all paternal daughters of Anambra State, with the core mission of promoting and upholding the welfare and culture of our members, as well as foster unity, love and harmony among them. She noted that even though the group is for women, they have always enjoyed their husbands' support. The medical equipment were later handed over officially to the management of the teaching hospital.
Commissioner for Health, Dr. Joe Akabike, the CMD of Otu-Umuokpu University Teaching Hospital, Oka, the Honorable Commissioner for Environment and Beautification of Anambra State, Chief Mike Okonkwo. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I will stand on existing protocols so that I will not waste more time. We are very happy the Otu-Umuokpu Anambra USA Association Incorporated, Houston chapter, Houston headquarters. We are the ones that are here to make this donation today as one of the 2 hospitals that we are piloting our healthcare project for 2019. We have brought here the equipment that can be seen, the phototherapy units, the oxygen concentrator, the incubator for children, the autoclave machines, the room dividers for semi-privacy in this hospital. These are totaling close to $5,000. The members of our Noble Association have sent some of us here to come and hand these equipment over to this flagship institution in Anambra State. I have with me 4 other members of the Houston headquarters. My very able Vice President, Dr. Maria Elioko, is here. We have our Assistant General Secretary, Adeze Pat Amwefula, Mrs. We have 2 elders from our association, Adeze Chief Mrs. Obi Agogo, Adakibie, and we have another elder, Chief Mrs. Franca of Fadila, Abalajun. And we have our honorable husbands, because Otu-Umuokpu, we recognize the culture and traditions of Igbo land, and we observe it wherever we are. We have our husbands, Chief Dr. Valentine Uzibo, Chief Peter of Fadila, Chief Elioko is with us, and Chief Amoefula is also here. So on behalf of the entire members, 70 members of Otu-Umuokpu, Houston, Texas, we are now handing this equipment over to you. Sir, it is our pleasure to hand this over to you. And I would like this handshake to be extended to my sisters. For I do not walk alone. All the members of Otu-Umuokpu and our husbands too. It is noteworthy that after handling this, we will be proceeding to Yale Hospital, where we will make the same type donation. We are happy that you have received us well, and as I have already had a tete-a-tete with the Honorable Commissioner for Health, there are other things growing in Anambra State, and the government is very willing to partner with associations such as ours, and our association continues to do charitable in the United States of America and also in Nigeria. We cannot leave anybody behind. Thank you very much. Honorable CN.
My honorable commissioners, health and environment, special assistants, Your Honor, the President Otu-Umuokpu Anambra, and your beautiful executives, and your lovely husbands, our own Professor Emeritus, the boldest professor of plastic surgery in Southeast, in Nigeria. I'm Professor Emodi, my CMAC, body of consultants, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to receive these equipments on behalf of the board of management of the teaching hospital, and by extension, because my commissioners are here, on behalf of Anambra State government. It does indeed lighten the problems of the state government in terms of equipping the hospitals. Because only recently we were crying of one or two of these things. And when the postgraduate college came in for accreditation, my pediatricians would bear us out. They were asking for it. They were asking for it. We had just few. So now we can ask them, though they've given us accreditation in postgraduate, both national and West Africa. But I'm sure by the time they come back, they will see more jangatans like my younger ones will say. New kids. Thank you all. See, we always Oliver Twist. We look for more. And with the kind permission of my commissioners, I also want to introduce legacy projects. Looking across there, there's about 500 million naira worth of Chevron investment in mother-child healthcare. And this is the only one in the Southeast. Started about 3 months ago. It is supposed to be a referral center for pediatrics and maternal cases. At the end of the day, they are going to put their own Chevron mother-child referral center. There's about 7 in the country, and this is the only one located here. And one beauty about legacy projects is that we come, we go, it remains there, and then the names are always there.
After the presentation, the august visitor, together with the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Joe Akabike, and his Ministry of Environment counterpart, Architect Mike Okonkwo, who is a diaspora ambassador of the association, and their entourage, left for Ihenu Mission Hospital Ogidi, where they were warmly received by the medical director of the hospital and his team. Highlight was the handover of the medical equipment to the hospital team.
We welcome all of you to Ihenu Mission Hospital. And I must have to thank you people for taking the pains, traveling all the way from USA down here. We really know that the equipments are very expensive this time around. Coughing out this amount of money to purchase all these equipments, including the ultrasound delivery bed, and so on and so forth. We are so happy about that, and that will go a long way to help us in the healthcare service.
I think at this juncture, it might be proper to say a few words from Otu-Umuokpu Anambra, and we'll also allow the Honorable Commissioners here to say a few words from the government. So, on behalf of Otu-Umuokpu Anambra USA Association Incorporated, a 501c corporation in the United States, we come from the Houston headquarters. We have over 6 branches, including 2 in Nigeria, and 1 in Enugu and Malaysia, have other branches in USA. Otu-Umuokpu actually is a fraternal, it's a fraternity of sisters, and we have certain things that we do. The major thing is we have our motto says love, respect, integrity, and service to humanity. As you can see from our being here today, all those ideals are embodied in this visit. It is the love we have for our home state, Anambra State. No matter where we go, we bear the progress, the betterment of the people of Anambra State in our hearts. This is not the first time that Otu-Umuokpu Anambra has come to Nigeria to do a charity project. This is actually our second. The first one was an education project about 5 years ago.